So alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash. We say double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone well. And we say salutations to the Akim to the pushing the word in all truth and sincerity day in and day out. We know constantly in season out of season we say shalom. Right, just going into this video here, you know, this was a video about, it's a 4-man pardon for racially charged 1949 rape conviction, which was falsely accused of raping an Edomite woman, right, which is a white woman. They was falsely accused for that. She falsely accused them of doing that, and they was basically sentenced to prison for a long period of time. Now, just going into this video, this happened to plenty Jakes out there, especially in years before. It even going on to this day where Jakes, where Esau just falsely accusing Jakes and putting them in jail in the storehouses and so on, and in the prison houses and so on. I know, and that is going to according to the scriptures and the curses and so forth, because at the end of the day, Israel they went against the Lord, right? So you know the curses fall upon them. But this watching this to show you the wickedness that Esau do, and this is to show you that this here, all these things, you know, it vexes spirit, because we know, you know, the wickedness that set forth on this land for us, right? And at the end of the day, Esau is going to get his judgment soon to come, right? They're going to be destroyed for that, for the things they do, right? They say so that's just reading it. It's a four Florida men pardoned for racially charged 1949 rape conviction, right? And it said there were 4 African American men accused of raping a white woman in 1949, convicted by an all-white jury. So you don't know it was biasness, and which she later, if you go into this video here, she later confessed that she lied. You know, so why ain't she thrown in jail? Why ain't she facing a jury, right, to be judged for this matter? But soon to come, they're going to be judged for that, right? And I just want to bring up some scriptures here. You know, this is I'll start with right. Also the Job chapter 9 verse 24, right? It say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? They say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And I was asking a question like, where and who is he? And if this didn't come to your mind that is wickedness, then you yourself wicked, because this here is heavy wickedness. And I'm asking, where and who is he? And you can see who is the wicked on the earth, which is the so-called white people, these Edomites, right? Which biblically they are called what? Edom, right? Edomites, right? This here is wickedness. So why ain't the woman thrown in jail for the thing that the lie that she did? She put 4 men's life on the line, right? And basically their whole life gone, because watch how long they stayed in jail. And they were only recently 4 days ago, 5 days ago, they were pardoned. They spent years in jail. It's time that they will never get back. So why ain't she thrown in jail in she old age? But you know what? They wanna come down on R. Kelly. They wanna do all these things. They wanna do all kind of shit. But they ain't gonna bring judgment upon their own people, right? This is Zechariah. This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Also from verse 4, it said, Thus said the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So yeah, so who is our possessors? Who's our possessors? Edom. These just are heathen nations too. It says, who possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Yeah, because you know what, they hold themselves not guilty for the things they do, and she know that she ain't gonna get thrown in jail for the wickedness that she just committed, right? Even coming and admit that they didn't do it, right? It say, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Yeah. So this is to show you know why? Because Jake today, the Israelites today, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, they're on R. Kelly case. And what is R. Kelly video here? That 2.8 million views. But this video here only have 4,000. Why? Because you know why? our own fight on our own, and that's the curses. But it's scripture saying here, who possesses slay them and hold himself not guilty. You know, Esau ain't holding himself guilty for this. Right? She ain't holding herself guilty because you know what? It's just four our next four black people in jail. Right? But they have judgment to receive for that. It say, who possesses slay them and hold himself not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. And that's also say, you know what, slavery, Esau, when they mention slavery and they mention things Esau doing, what did they say? What Esau does say? Even when Jake's getting shut down in the streets, what these so-called white people jump out and say, if he'd just give up himself, he would have get shut down. They just show it, they don't care, they ain't thinking they're guilty. Right? And this here is a good video, a good situation to go off of. They don't care, right? Come on, next scripture here. This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22. It said, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. So who that be? Who that be? Who's the majority of people that be in prison houses? Right? Who? Right? It says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none deliver it, for a spoil, and none said restore. They see the nation to go and restore. They ain't gonna do that because they want, they rather see Jake in prison. They rather see Jake continuing the wickedness because you know why? It benefits them, right? They rather see us in the prison houses because when you go and look up who the majority of people in the jails, who it be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, right? Majority more be the Negroes and Latinos. They be more heavy in the jails, right? Because that is what the scripture is saying here. But this is the people robbed and spoiled, because you know who rob us and spoil us? These so-called white people do that. And you're seeing it. You see, this is a good video to show you that, right? Yeah. So go come back in here. It's all about saying. So who's the majority that be robbed and spoiled? Watch how Esau robbed and spoil us, right? What do you think they do? They take we land, they rape our women, they used to feed the children to alligators, right? What were they doing here? They're spoiling us. So our life is spoiled because we underneath what? Esau, this kingdom. It say, but this is the people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, right? They are for a prey. So who's the predator? Who's the predator? It had to be Esau. Because Esau watch us as a prey. Everything Esau do is we spray to them, right? It say, and none deliver it, for a spoil, and none say restore. So yeah, it say they are for a prey, and none deliver it, for a spoil, and none shall restore, right? So let us show you this is a perfect example of those scriptures, right? That we rob the spoil, right? Our possessors hold us. Right, this is Proverbs chapter 14. Chapter 14 verse 11. It said, the house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. I just want to say that because the scripture says the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, and we see wickedness right in this video they put up here. This is heavily wickedness. So it says the house of the wicked shall be overthrown, and who will be the wicked? Again, is these so-called white people, these Edomites. Their house is going to be overthrown soon because they have to pay for the things that they do us. Right? They have to pay for the things that they do and they continue to do us. Right? So at the end of the day, what the Lord saying here, he said the house of the wicked shall be overthrown. And when you're going to overthrow something, that means somebody going to overthrow it. And who going to overthrow it is the Lord, but who he going to use is Jake. He going to use the same people that they rob and spoil to overthrow them, because they have to pay for the things that they do. Right? They have to pay for the things that they do. Right, this is Revelation chapter 13 verse 10. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. It says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. I just want to say, just to show you, they lead us into captivity, and at the end of the day, they go behind us with the sword, right? They kill us with the sword, they do all these things, slay us, gun us down, kill our women, rape, and they rape the men, all these things. So how could they not pay for that? They have judgment to receive, right? Each of judgment to receive. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So the leaders into captivity, they have to go into captivity. They have to come and serve those years underneath us, right? They have to go back to that, into that slavery, right? It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So they have to receive the same thing they do us, and we're going to do it 7 times full upon them, right? They're going to be begging for the Sabbath day, right? They have to pay for these things, right? They have to pay for it. And the scriptures say that. If you only deny it, then explain that scripture. He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. Who lead into captivity? Which nation on the earth? Per majority of the Israelites in the captivity. Who do it? Who do it? Right? So you have to go into captivity. So the woman here, she had judgment to receive for this, and she will gradually put to death, and she will be tormented in the kingdom, right? For the wickedness that she do. Let's go. See another scripture here. Alright, so this is Ezekiel chapter 35 verse 5. Matter of fact, I was verse 1. It say, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against Esau. And who's Mount Seir? Esau, right? It say, and say unto it, thus said the Lord God, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. And the Lord is against you all Edomites. You all so-called white people, the Lord is against you all. It says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Yes, so eventually the Lord is coming to war. The Lord is coming to destroy all you. It say, and here why? It say, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Right? A perpetual hatred, that is what you all are for us. Right? The everlasting hatred. Right? Come on, from the womb fighting, and we will go on to the end fighting. Right? Say, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. And I sort of go back to Revelation 13, right? 13 verse 10. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So you're eventually going to be killed, right? But you are the face of captivity too. You are the face of slavery. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, right? So come back to the verse 5 in Ezekiel 35 verse 5. It said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had an end. It said, therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Right? So yeah. So eventually, you all Edomites, your so-called people are going to be destroyed, and you're the face of destruction from the Lord. It coming for the things you all do. That's verse 5 said, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel. This is what it is. What do you think you all doing here to us? Right? These men spent 70 years in jail for being wrongfully accused. So you all feel you all don't have to pay for that. You all have to pay. right? It said, thus will I make Mount said most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So the Lord is coming to destroy you all, right? To destroy you all. Right? Hey, so with that, again, this is just to show you the wickedness Esau do, and how he correlate with the scriptures, right? So that we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. We say that amongst the apostles and elders are great most rule well. And we say salutations to Yakim, also the pushing wood on the truth as a straight day and the hope. We say Shalom.